Today, inshallah, we are going to review on chapter or topic 2, lesson 3 and 4. But the time here will only allow us to review one lesson. So we'll review in lesson 4 and upload it as a video. You will find this video. And lesson 3, I have recorded in grade 7A.
هنا grade 7A.
So I will upload 2 videos and you have to review both of them. Okay?
Mr. I
One,
want to say something for you.
yes, go ahead.
Can you make us for quizzes to study for the quiz?
Make what?
I mean like تدريب in Arabic.
Like give us a practice quiz.
Practice, yes.
Yes, we will do that right now.
Like for the test tomorrow.
No, we want you send, and if we want always to do. You know what I mean?
No, I don't understand what
It means, Mister, that you give us a test in open time and you didn't close it until we
yes,
finish.
yes. I will give you, after taking the quiz, I will give you another, maybe I will assign it as homework to do it again and again several times.
Yes.
But,
Thank
It's
you.
homework in Clasera.
yes, after finishing the quiz,
Mister,
after
we studied the book.
Upload. Mister, can you upload it in like for
upload what?
Or Mr. upload it on WhatsApp quizzes.
like 4 p.m.
Yes, earlier you mean. I will do that.
Yes.
Yes, I will do that. So again, lesson 3, I have reviewed it with grade 7A, and I will review with you lesson 4. And then I will videos for lesson 3 and lesson 4. You have to study both of them. Okay, guys? So lesson 4 is talking about managing materials. Let's listen to the video about the lesson that will refresh our mind about it. Then,
Mr.
yes. Yes, go ahead.
Mr. There are in the book a question. You with us, we didn't answer any question in the book. We do not study from it the question in the book.
Listen to me. Do you remember that activity that we take it? These activities, we take it with each other. And let me show this one. This one. Let me refresh your mind.
Mister, we didn't have these activities in our books.
Yes, I know. But I give you these activities in the lesson. We take such activities in our lesson and where we are studying. And for example, this one.
Mister, can I ask a question?
Wait, one by one. So we take this question, we take this these activities, and we answer questions. We take it through answer. We explain the lesson through answering questions. And we answer question in the book. We answer question in the book.
Mister, I mean that the question of the test will come from the question in the book.
It will come from your understanding. Generally, you will see it where it comes from. You will see right now.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay. Any other questions?
Yes, Mister. I have one.
Yes, quickly, because we want to start. Yes, say your question.
Is all of the questions is going to be multiple choices?
Matching and multiple choice. Yes.
Okay.
Let's start. Let's just review this.
Mister, I can ask a question.
Quickly.
What's lesson we?
The exam on lesson 4 and lesson 3. Right now we are reviewing lesson 4. Start with lesson 3 and 4, starting from 94 until page 117.
Okay, thank you.
Picture a warehouse for a busy online store. So many packages going to so many different places. Did you know that the conveyor belts rushing by in every direction are like the blood vessels in your body? Instead of products and packages, blood vessels carry the things that your body needs and the things it doesn't need. Every organ, tissue, and cell in the body receives and uses products like oxygen and nutrients every day. They also produce carbon dioxide, and now think of the oxygen, nutrients, and waste as packages that need to be picked up and delivered. Your pancreas can't go out and get what it needs. It's stuck right where it is. So what does it do? Delivery. Let's look at oxygen and carbon dioxide. Molecules of oxygen in the air enter the lungs when we take a breath. The lungs absorb the oxygen through structures called alveoli. Packages of oxygen are carried in oxygen-rich blood from the lungs to the left atrium of the heart. The heart is like the warehouse, the center of the operation. It must distribute all the oxygen to every part of the body. The arteries, veins, and capillaries of the circulatory system act like highways, streets, and roads. From the left ventricle of the heart, oxygen-rich blood is pumped out with every heartbeat. The blood rushes into large arteries like superhighways. From there, smaller and smaller roads and paths branch off. The smallest of these paths are the capillaries, and that's where gas exchange for each organ takes place. This is where the packages of oxygen are received by the cells. But it doesn't stop there. Outgoing packages of the waste product, carbon dioxide, are ready to be returned to the lungs to be exhaled. As oxygen leaves the bloodstream through the thin capillary walls and enters the cells, carbon dioxide enters the bloodstream through the and is carried through the veins back to the heart and lungs in the deoxygenated blood. Energy and nutrients are transported to cells by the bloodstream in the same manner, and waste products such as ammonia are carried to the kidneys and liver for processing and removal. So when you hear about impressive sales numbers from an online store, think about how much your bloodstream moves every day and how impressive that is.
So this is talking about managing materials, moving materials in your body, needed materials to the cells and waste materials away from the cell and elimination of that, removal of these materials outside your body. This is called managing materials. Okay, guys, let's take the quiz on that. And let's start.
Mister,
Yes.
can you put the video again?
Why? Not again. I recorded it. You will see it later. Do you have something about the video?
No, just like so. There's some parts I didn't understand a lot, so I just was asking.
Okay, if you want to see the video one more time, I recorded it. You will find it recorded on Coursera on this session. Okay?
Okay.
So, because we don't have time to repeat it again. الفهد?
Yes.
Read this part.
Loki learns that the lymphatic system is a
Lucy.
part. Lucy learns that the lymphatic system is a part.
Lymphatic.
Lymphatic system is a part of the circulatory system. She wanted to learn more about it and reads more carefully about the parts in place. And circulatory, what is the role of lymph nodes in the lymphatic system?
This is a question. You have a wait. You have a scenario. This is a scenario. Something. Okay. And we have a question. You have to focus on the question after reading the scenario. What is the role of the lymph nodes in the lymphatic system? Okay. So Lucy learned that the lymphatic system is part of the circulatory system. She wants to learn more about it and reads more carefully about the parts it plays in circulation. So the question will be about lymphatic system, which is part of circulatory system or circulatory system. What is the role? Wait, what is the role of the lymph nodes? He's asking about the role of what? Lymph nodes in the lymphatic system. Read all the choices, Fahd, then choose your answer. Read all the choices in loud.
A. They are found in the plasma and of bacteria and other harmful microorganisms. B. They They filter plasma and return it back to bloodstream. C. They filter lymph by trapping harmful bacteria and other microorganisms in the fluid. D. They transfer lymph to where it is needed in the body.
So, which one is right here? What is the rule of lymph nodes? You know, lymphatic system consists of what, in fact? Of 3 parts. You know are them? What they are?
Heart.
No. Lymphatic system.
Yeah, oxygen.
No. Lymphatic system consists of lymph, the fluid itself that moves through the lymphatic system, lymph, and lymph nodes, this one, and lymph vessels. So what's the function of lymph nodes? Lymph nodes.
D.
What is the function? D. They transport lymph to where it is needed in the body. This is lymph nodes. Are you sure?
Yes.
No. This is not the function of lymph nodes. Think again. Lymph nodes.
Can I answer Mr. Muhammad Al-Hilal?
B.
They filter plasma. Are you sure? Filter plasma and return it
No,
back.
Mr. They filter lymph.
Yes, the answer is C. They filter lymph by trapping harmful bacteria and other microorganisms. Filtering plasma is the kidney's process, kidney's job. Filter lymph by trapping harmful bacteria and microorganisms in the fluid. This is the function of the lymph nodes. Okay, guys? So lymph is a fluid that is separated from or just moving around the tissues and carried by the lymph vessels, and this lymph enters the lymph vessels and it will be filtered by the lymph nodes. So the lymph nodes, its function to filter lymph by trapping harmful bacteria. Yes?
We will revise from the sheet or from the notebook?
You revise from the book itself. And this
Why, Mr.
No.
You didn't give us a sheet?
94, no sheet. This is the revision sheet. This is revision. This is
94?
revision. This video is a revision. Okay, من 94 until 117.
Okay, thank you, Mr.
You're welcome.
94 until 117.
Yes. Let's take another one here. Abdulaziz Sultan.
Mister, can you go back for a second to the question?
What do you want from the question?
I just want to take a picture.
I recorded it. You will see it recorded in Flashero.
Yeah.
You can picture it there. Okay, I will upload it after the day, directly after finishing the day,
Okay.
school day. Okay. Whose turn right now? I who said Abdulaziz Sultan.
Me.
Yes, Abdulaziz Sultan. Read.
After a long soccer practice, Jack felt his pulse increase as he cooled down. As he cooled down, his pulse began to slow. Pulse began to slow since he had been studying the circulatory system in science class. He knew why his pulse slowed. What are the main structure of the circulatory system that make blood move through the body? The
Heart. Okay.
Heart.
Yes. What is the main structure of the circulatory system that makes the blood move through the body? It is what? It is the heart. And now let's take another one. Abdul Rahman, Khalid Abdul Rahman, Al-Hajji Abdul Rahman.
Yes.
Is this question?
After a long soccer practice, Jack felt his
pulse increased. As he cooled down, his pulse began to slow. Since he'd been
Any other game you just
in class, he knew why his pulse slowed. Jack knows that the blood vessels carry oxygen to the body and pick up carbon dioxide. Drag the words to complete the sentence. Carry blood away from the heart while blank carry blood back to the heart. First one is artery, the second is veins.
Yes, first one is artery away from the heart. The second one is what? Veins. So arteries carry the blood away from the heart and the veins carry the blood back to the heart. Thank you, Abdurrahman.
Mr. Can you go the question before? Question
You mean
number
this
2?
one? What about question
Yes,
number
Mr.
Do you want something?
No, Mr. Because I don't answer.
It's hard. Question 4. And let's pick someone. Ahmed Al-Shuaibi, Ahmed Adil.
Yes, Mr.
Read this question, Ahmed.
Order the phrases correctly to show the path of blood flow in the circulatory system. Start with the blood traveling from the lungs.
We want to rearrange them. What's number 1 here? Start with blood traveling from the lungs. Start with blood traveling from the lungs. What is number 1 here, Ahmed? You only pick number 1.
Carries oxygen and nutrients to body cells.
Start with blood traveling from the lungs. When the blood traveling from the lungs.
Travels from the lung to left atrium.
So blood travels from the lungs to the left atrium. This is number 1. Thank you, Ahmed. Let's pick someone to answer number 2. Ali Suhail.
Yes, Mr.
Ali, what's the next one? After reaching left atrium.
Reaching the left atrium, return to right atrium.
Again?
What?
What's the next one? Well, this is the first one. We choose it here. Your friend choose it, Ahmed Adil.
Blood travels
from the lungs. Read the question again to understand it. Read the question.
Order the theories correctly to show the path of blood flow in the circulatory system. Start with the blood traveling from the lung. Blood travel from the lungs to the left atrium.
So here, this is the first one. We arrange it. It was down here. We take it the first one. I want what's the next step? What's the next one of this to be the next one? We want to arrange the steps.
Moves right vertical and to lungs.
So after this one, we put it here. Moves to right ventricle directly.
No.
So what's the right answer here? What are we supposed to put here after this one?
Moves carries and oxygen and nutrients to the body cells.
Yes. After the blood travels from the lungs to the left atrium, it will carry oxygen and nutrients to the body cells. This is number 2. Thank you, Ali. Ammar.
Yes, Mr.
What after this one, Ammar?
Carry oxygen and nutrients to the blood cells. Mr. I will go to the bathroom.
Quickly go, yes.
The blood pick up wastes products such as the carbon dioxide.
Blood picks up wastes and products such as carbon dioxide. Yes, that's good. For 3. And Hamoud.
Yes, sir.
Yes, we reached the number 3. What's after this one?
Order the birds correctly to show the path of blood. Follow the circulatory system. Start with the blood traveling from the lung.
We have arranged the first three. This one, this one, this one, we arranged it, okay? So we want, what is after this one? Blood picks wastes products such as carbon dioxide. What happens after it?
Third one.
Those are arranged. 1, 2, 3. We arranged all of these. We start with the blood traveling from the lungs. Blood travels from the lungs to the left atrium. We started with it. From left atrium, it carries oxygen and nutrients to all body through arteries. After this, blood picks wastes and picks up waste products. What after? We need to arrange the last two here.
Move to right vertebra and to lung.
So this is the right arrangement. Move to right ventricle and to the lung. This is the right one. And the last one, return to atrium.
No, the last one first.
So what I have to put here? This one or this one? After this one.
Down one.
Yes, so it be like this. So it returns to the right atrium. After this, it moves to the right ventricle and to the lungs. So this is the right correction. Thank you, Mahmoud. So blood travels from the lungs to the left atrium, from left atrium to the left ventricle, then to the aorta or arteries, aorta artery, carry oxygen and nutrients to body cells. Blood picks up waste products. When it reaches to the cell, it will deliver nutrients and oxygen and picks up waste products such as carbon dioxide. Then it will return to the heart again. It will return to right atrium in the heart. From right atrium to the right ventricle, then to the pulmonary artery, which will move to the lungs again, and the circle moves again. Question 5. Hassan al-Bishr. Hassan. Hassan Abdulaziz Muhammad al-Bishr. حسين سلمان الجنبر. حسين الجنبر. حسين. يا حسين. كاظم. كاظم.
Kazim is here.
Kazim is here. Okay. Read Kazim.
Juliet has what is Mr. This I can't asthma and regularly uses inhalers and a nebulizer, a machine to help improve her breathing with inhaled medicine. Juliet knows how important the respiratory system is and learns more about how it works. Explain the job of the respiratory system. I identify the parts of this system and describe their function.
So we have here a scenario about a disease of the circulatory system, a girl that uses a nebulizer that contains an inhaled medicine to make her breathing good. And after this, how important is the respiratory system? This all is a scenario. This is a question. You have to focus on the question. Explain the job of the respiratory system. This is the first question. Second question, identify parts of the system and describe their function. I want you to answer the first one only. Explain the job of the respiratory system.
It's gives the body oxygen and gets out wastes like carbon dioxide.
So it helps the body to exchange gases, take in oxygen and discards carbon dioxide and water vapor, excess and water vapor too. So thank you.
Mister, I have a question. You are recording the session, right?
I did. Maybe sure. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Mister, I have a question.
Yes, what's your question?
Mister, the test will be multiple choice.
and matching.
How matching?
You'll see it in the test.
Sir,
Yes.
توصيل زي الإسلامية.
What? Khalifa.
Mister,
Yes.
from where I study?
From 94 until 117.
8.
Yes.
We want worksheet.
No worksheet, the book, and this revision videos and the videos of the lessons.
Mister,
So-
even in the final tests, it's going to be from the book.
All of it from the book, and beside the revision sheet, maybe in the final test. But the book is mainly with us. The book is with us every time. Type. Identify. Khalifa, are you there? Khalifa, do you hear me? Khalifa is not here. Mahmoud Maher Abu Ghazala.
Yes, Mister.
Mahmoud, I want you to answer this question.
Mister,
Identify the
Mister.
parts of. Yes. Who's talking?
I think that if anyone can answer, it will be better and faster.
Yes, we are answering one by one. All of you will answer. Mahmoud Maher, can you read this question?
Identify the parts of the system and describe their functions.
Yes. Do you know what the parts of the respiratory system and describe their function? What are the organs that are part of the respiratory system?
Lungs,
Lungs, yes, very good. And what else? And what else?
lungs, nose,
Nose, yes, good, very good. I'll tell you the last one, and the trachea.
and trachea.
Trachea. I will ask you to mention only pick one and mention its function. Only pick one of these three and mention its function.
Nose.
Nose. What's the function of nose?
Take in the air.
Take in the air. Only take in the air. Any other nose?
Take in and take out the air. Take in the oxygen and
Take in the whole air.
and remove carbon dioxide.
Any other job for it, for besides passage being a passage for air entering and out, getting out of the system? Any other job for nose?
Mister, there is more than parts of in the respiratory system. There's more than one. There's more than 3.
That's enough. We want only 3. Mute your mic. Anybody knows what is the other function of nose, guys?
Yes, Mister. Take carbon dioxide and get carbon dioxide.
No.
Mister, I know كاظم الراضي. Can I
And
answer?
Mr. Respiratory
Yes, Kazim.
System or
It's inhaling oxygen and exhaling carbon dioxide.
No, I want another function besides being a passage. Anybody knows?
To smell, Mister. To smell
No.
good. To smell flowers and like that.
Mr.
I'm not talking about smelling. I'm talking about its function for respiration. Anybody knows?
Give energy for the body.
No. What other function for nose and respiration besides being a passage, a pass?
Moving nutrients.
No. What is nutrients? It's only oxygen, exhaling and inhaling.
Yeah,
only air.
oxygen. Maybe there's nutrients.
Mister, take up waste.
Mister, can I answer?
Take up
Yes,
waste.
go ahead.
It helps filter and warm the air we inhale.
Bravo. What's your name?
Ahmed Adil.
Bravo, Ahmed Adel. Brilliant, Ahmed Adel. That's it. Nose contains some hairs, some hair inside it, and mucus that help filter the air from dust and the microbes. And it contains also blood capillaries that warm the air before entering the lungs. So it has two jobs besides it being a passage. Number one, it filters the air from dust and the microbes. Number two, it warms the air before entering the two lungs. This is a function of nose. Let me pick someone to pick someone else, something else. Malik. Malik.
Mr. Can you write the answer here to take a picture?
The answer for this one, you will find it recorded in the session. I can write it for you again. But I want you someone, because we don't have much time to write all answers. I want Malik to answer me. Malik. Malik.
Yes, mister.
We talk about nose as the first organ in the respiratory system. Can you pick another organ in the respiratory system? We have trachea, we have lungs. Pick one and mention its function.
Lungs take up the air
Only take up the air?
when you breathe. The air goes to your lungs.
Can you explain more how it takes in the air?
I didn't remember.
You
Sir,
don't
can I
remember?
answer?
Muhammad Hashim, mute your mic. All of you mute your mic. Muhammad Hashim.
Sir.
Do you know the answer?
No.
No.
Sir, can I answer, please?
Nawaf. 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 Rakan. Rakan.
Mr.
Yes. Rakan, I want you to tell me what's the function of trachea, or pick one, trachea or lungs. We talk about nose. We want you to pick another one, trachea or lungs, and mention its function. Describe its function. Rakan, can you answer me? Yes.
I can say in Arabic.
What do you want? Say.
أستاذ أنا الشاشة عندي النت ضعيف، الشاشة عندي سوداء ما أقدر أشوف شيء.
It's your problem. I don't know how to solve it for you. You have to find a better connection.
Can I answer?
Rakan, I want you to tell me. Do you know the answer, Rakan? Anyone?
No.
Big trachea or big lungs and mention its function. طيب سالم. سالم عبد الله سالم.
Yes, I said for you. I can't answer, Mister.
Huh?
Me, I can't answer. الشاشة عندي سوداء.
Oh, you have a black one. Anyone, do you know the answer, guys?
Mr. Me, I know it.
Mr. Me,
Who was
Ammar.
talking?
Mr.
Ahmed, can I answer?
Ammar, Mr. Me.
Mr. It's
Mr. Can I
exchange.
say?
All of you mute your mics. Nobody talk. If you want to know the answer, type 1 in the chat area. Type 1 in the chat area. Ahmed Adil, what's the answer?
It allows us to breathe. It brings oxygen into our bodies.
Okay. So the function of lungs is the place where exchange of gases takes place. It contains alveoli where the exchange of gases takes place. Trachea, the last one. Anybody knows what the function of trachea?
Me, Mr. Ammar, please.
Yes, Ammar, go ahead.
Let the oxygen directly go to the lungs.
Yes, it is our that provide a passage for air to enter the lungs. Okay,
Mr.
guys?
When it comes my turn, you close the list.
No, I didn't close the list. Your turn is coming. Wait.
I want the answer.
Just wait. And Sufyan, you are coming here, Joseph. Sufyan. Turkey Nasser. Turkey Nasser. Jason.
Yes, mister.
Read this question.
Okay. Divides father is
No. David's father.
David's father is on dialysis because this
On
kidney
dialysis. No. On dialysis.
on
Because he
dialysis
will explain it.
because his kidneys have he has yes to have
Regularly.
regularly to have this blood filtered because the word to finish the sentence.
This is a question. Choose the word that will finish the sentence. He gives you a scenario that for someone has a dialysis. A dialysis means that has a kidney failure. He must go to filter regularly to filter his blood. Okay, on some machine, some kind of machine. We call it on dialysis. Dialysis. So read the first question here. The kidneys.
The kidneys are composed of
Yes, composed of what?
Blood cells. No.
That filter the blood and remove. That filter the blood.
Filter the blood. Nephrons.
Yes. That filter the blood and remove what?
I can answer.
No, we'll take the next one. Muhammad Zaki Buzbeh. Muhammad Zaki. Muhammad Al-Hilal. Muhammad Ali Al-Hilal.
I want to answer.
Sir, here محمد بصبر. Here محمد Zaki.
طيب. Why don't you answer me from the Continue. Kidneys are composed of nephrons that filter the blood and remove what? And the needed materials from the blood before returning to the needed.
Remove waste.
Remove wastes. And the needed materials from the blood before returning the needed materials and removing to excrete to urine. So this is the last question here, guys. So this was the last question. Let me give you a quiz on that lesson, which is managing materials. Let me do that for you. 1 minute.
Mr. And can you give us a link for another quiz that is for the lesson number 3 that we can take it?
I will give you two quizzes, two links for the two quizzes that you can practice them. But right now I'll give you on lesson 4.
Okay. But Mr. don't close it.
Mr. don't forget, Mr. we want in class here.
Well, wait.
And an easy and much and all things that will come in the test, put it.
Yes, because
Mr. I can explain for you what Muhammad wants. You want me, Mr., to explain for you what Muhammad said? That he wants like an example for the test, but in different questions, but in the same. Like, yes.
That's a quiz. Start doing this quiz.
Mr.
Start joining the quiz.
Ask from the beginning of the session.
Start doing the quiz, guys.
Mr. I don't have the code. Or it's in Classera. Mr. It's in Classera.
Not in Classera. The quiz is in the chat area. I sent it in the chat area.
You can send it again because I didn't have, and I go out and come in again.
Yes,
and
that's
I,
it. That's it.
Yes.
That's it.
Mister, the test tomorrow is
Stop
about
talking.
spelling.
Anyone want to type in the chat area?
Mister, do you set my name?
What's your name? What's your name?
Ahmed Al-Mhesh.
Ahmed Anwar Al-Mahesh. No, is the last one.
Yes.
Muhammad Ali Hilal is here.
Yes, Mr. Here.
Okay, start doing the quiz. All of you join doing the quiz.
Mr. Can you give me code? Because I don't have the chat.
I will show you the code right now. This is the code 021789. This is the code. You see it right now? This is the code.
Mister,
Yes?
you put me absent, Turkey.
Yes, I put you absent, Turkey.
Mister.